Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we are going to have a short tutorial on the structure of hemoglobin, tensed and relaxed configurations of hemoglobin, and the binding of oxygen to hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is composed of hem and globin. Globin is further composed of alpha chain and beta chains. In this animated model, I am showing you the structure of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin has two alpha beta dimers, one dimer and another similar alpha beta dimers, and also there are four hem in the hemoglobin. So we saw that in hemoglobin it is composed of hem and globin. Okay, these are the hem, four hem and four globin, one alpha beta dimer and another similar alpha beta dimer. The actual structure of hemoglobin looks like this, in which there is central iron atom in the +2 oxidation state. It forms four bonds with the nitrogen atoms of the porphyrin ring A, B, C and D. These are the four porphyrin ring in the hemoglobin. Another bond is formed with the polypeptide chain itself, and it has one remaining bond that it forms with the oxygen molecule, because we know hemoglobin is very important because it is involved in the transport of oxygen. It is this iron in the hem of the hemoglobin that binds to the oxygen molecule. Now we'll talk about the two configurations of the hemoglobin: tense or taut position, T configuration of the hemoglobin, and the relaxed or R configuration of hemoglobin. This is the tensed configuration of hemoglobin because the two alpha beta dimers are close to each other. They are close to each other. To understand this, we'll have to know about the bonds among these hemoglobin. Within the dimer, within alpha beta dimer, the forces that held these together are stronger, whereas between the dimer, the forces are weak, so that they are vulnerable to rupture. So this is the tensed configuration because all the forces that are holding these two dimers are intact, so these are in the tensed configuration. So this hemoglobin is in the tensed configuration or T configuration. Why is it important? What about the tense or relaxed configuration? Why are we learning this? It is because the affinity of oxygen is different for these two different kind of hemoglobin. In this tense configuration, oxygen has only low affinity, whereas in the relaxed configuration, oxygen has more affinity. Meaning by, if an oxygen molecule wants to bind to this hemoglobin, it would be difficult for this tense configuration. So that at first, only a molecule of oxygen will bind to the hemoglobin, and once this happens, some of those weak bonds, they will rupture, and hence these globin chains in the dimer can move far apart from each other, or these dimers will move with respect to each other, and the distance between these two dimers will be increased, and now this hemoglobin will be converted to the relaxed configuration. This hemoglobin is now in the relaxed configuration because the two dimers, they are far apart from each other than previous, so that now the affinity for oxygen in this hemoglobin has increased. Earlier only one oxygen molecule had binded to the molecule. Now remaining oxygen molecules will also gradually occupy their respective places in the hem. So the iron in the hem binds to the remaining oxygen oxygen molecule. So this is about the relaxed configuration. So we learned in this video about the tensed and relaxed configuration of the hemoglobin. We also learned about the structure of hemoglobin. Thank you everyone for watching. If you think this video was helpful, please give it a like, share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. I'll come up to you with more videos, so comment what you want the next video to be on. And again, at the end, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.